Hello YouTubers, welcome to 1000 Simple Recipes. Today I'm going to do a green mango pickle. It's mango season in Byron Bay at the moment, and years ago I started cooking this recipe and all my friends that I used to live with used to just devour this. And you just can't buy this in a shop, so I'm going to show you how you can do it at home, so let's get on with it. So here we have the ingredients for the green mango pickle. If you want the complete list and recipe, see in the description box below. So I'm just going to show you how I chop my green mango. If you can't get, just going to chop that little bit off there. If you can't get green mangoes like this, you can always go to an Asian shop and buy dried green mango in the shop. You take out that heart of the seed, and then we're just going to chop them in half again and each half again, and we're going to salt these and leave them in the sun for 3 days, and then they will turn out like this. So the reason you dry your mangoes, you can use them like this, but when you dry them, this will last for years. Doing it like this, it'll last for about a month in a jar. So here we have the fenugreek that I've soaked overnight in some malt vinegar, and I've got some minced ginger and some minced garlic. Now this garlic's turned a bluey green colour because the enzymes and the amino acids that are present in the garlic react with the sulfur compounds responsible for garlic's pungent smell. So I'm going to take my soaked fenugreek seeds, garlic and ginger first, and I'm just going to put these in the blender with a bit of some more malt vinegar to facilitate the blending of this. And got the ginger here, put that in, and I'm using a huge amount today. I'm going to make a really big amount of pickles, but in the description below I'm only going to have about what you'd use for a normal amount, a third of this amount that I'm using today. And as you can see, it's just about full, this blender, and I'm just going to add some malt vinegar to that now, and this should blend up into a smooth paste. So this is what it should look like, nice and smooth paste now, and that can get ready to go into the pot. So here we have our oil that's just been heated up and it's hot, and I'm just going to turn the heat off that and start adding my spices. So the first thing, I'm going to add my cummin seed, and then my mustard seed, then my fennel seeds, my red chillies, dried chillies, my paprika and chilli powder. Now you can use, if you don't want it very hot, you can just use all paprika and no chilli powder, but I've got about a third of paprika to chilli. I've got turmeric powder that's going in there, and some cummin powder, and my coriander powder. So I'm just going to add my curry leaves now, and my ginger and fenugreek seeds. Wow, the smell of this, guys, is just incredible. You wouldn't believe it. It's just such a wonderful smell. And we're just going to turn the heat back on and fry that for a few minutes until those spices and the ginger and the garlic are all cooked. So as you can see, guys, this has been cooking for a few minutes now, and the oil's floating to the top, and I can tell you this aroma is just incredible. You really start smelling the spices. So what I'm going to do now, once that is cooked, this mix is cooked, I'm going to add my salt, my green mangoes, and the rest of my malt vinegar. And I'm going to let this cook for about half an hour. Once it gets to a boil, I'm going to simmer this for about half an hour, or longer if you like. The longer you cook it, the better. So at least half an hour once it starts to simmer, and then you can put it in some sterilised jars and bottle it. So this has been on for 45 minutes now, and you could have left it on for 30 because this is a large amount. I'm going to put this in some sterilised jars and have it on my curries, rice, sandwiches, toast, and I'll see you next week on 1,000 Simple Recipes.